Michael, this has been a long time coming. I've dreamt of this day for the last 10 years, and it's surreal to finally be here in this moment with you. The last decade with you has been filled with the lowest lows and the highest highs. Our life together has been quite the journey. We've taken so many different roads, and it has all led to being here today. We built a life together, a life I am forever grateful for. When I think about what would be the best way to tell you everything I want to say, all boiled down to one sentence. It would be that I have loved you, Michael, since the moment I met you. I know that seems crazy at such a young age, but I really knew this day would come and I would get to call you mine for the rest of my life. We've grown up together and we will grow old together. What's beautiful about that is we have learned to love one another for exactly who we are. Our love is something special. It's something I wouldn't trade for the world. Our life is filled with so much joy, happiness, and laughter. I vow to always net your fish. I vow to kayak in the pitch black on a freezing cold morning for sunrise ducks. I vow to hike endless miles with you on trails for grouse. I vow to sit in 30 below temps and wait for bobbers to go down the ice hole with you. I vow to be the first one by your side when you shoot the buck of a lifetime. Most importantly, I promise to love you fiercely, push you to your full potential, and be your biggest fan, and be the best living wife I can be.
Alyssa, where do I begin? You are my best friend and soon-to-be wife. 10 years have gone by and every day our bond for each other continues to grow stronger and stronger. When I was younger, I always dreamed of finding a girl who could put up with my crazy family, especially my cousins, who will razz you for the rest of your life. And it seems with you, it took no time to grow a strong bond and a place in all of my family's hearts. In 10 years, we've done so many things that can't all be put into one speech. We've had amazing times and we've had tough times, but all of them have made us who we are today. People in life always ask what our plans are for the future. I always tell them I don't know where we will be tomorrow or even in the next year. But one thing I do know is that I will have you by my side through it all, and I couldn't ask for anyone better to spend the rest of my life with. I love you, Alyssa Rotness. Are you ready? Yeah. All right. You look amazing. I love you.
So I kind of want to start off talking about Mikey. Michael has been around 10 good years with a brother that I called my brother, without it actually being my brother. Many years of me inviting myself to family events that were not my family events, being friends with all the family that weren't technically my family, but they were all so welcoming, so I just want to say thank you to Michael's friends and family for taking me in as their own. Michael has been there for me from day one. When I think of Michael, all I can think of was the days that I was not mentally doing the best, so I would fake sick, and Mom had to call me into school and was like, oh, she's sick again, and I'd just sit and cry, and Mikey would take his 40-minute lunch break from school, and he'd come home, and he'd just put his arm around me without having to say anything, and he just said, you know, it's going to be all right one day, Haley. It's going to be okay. I think the only person I ever trusted was Mikey when he said that, because he was the only real person that just... Sometimes it takes someone like Mikey to just tell you it's going to be okay, and he was the big brother that I absolutely needed in my life. And I honestly can't thank you enough. You made my person the person she is today. She found her love. She found her passion. You guys are so amazing. I've watched you guys grow up. I've watched you guys go through downs, which isn't many. You two are the reason that I continue to look for love. You two are the perfect love story that everyone could imagine. I look back at the days when you were walking down from 7th grade with Michael, and I knew that was your person. And I knew I would never let Mikey go either. I would never let you let Michael go. Because that is your person. I watch you fish, I watch you hunt, I watch you happy for the first time in your life ever since you met Michael. I want to cheers to a lifetime of love and happiness, and cheers to the newlyweds.
So Mikey L'd me pretty hard and said 30 seconds max because he wants to be done. Every time me and Mikey ever hang out, it's either storming out, it's a blizzard out, and Alyssa was always the first one to call him to make sure that we were at least okay. Just because as soon as they listened to the radio, every road that they said to stay off of, we were on. There was no one else to hit us or anything else on those roads, and she would always get mad. I remember the first time trying to get them back into fishing, it was like bringing 2 5-year-old kids fishing. There was line everywhere. They couldn't get their bobber 3 feet out, and I brought 4 rods, and I got to fish for 30 seconds. We were there for like 4 hours. I think they both found each other perfect timing. They've always done everything together, never seen them argue, and they're always happy. But I guess that's 30 seconds, so I'm done.
So normally this is where I would tell something embarrassing about Mikey, and I couldn't think of anything. You know, the guy's a stallion. Look at him. Like, he's just perfect, all right? But Alyssa, on the other hand, she's famous for her quotes. So we go on these fishing trips or wherever, and she likes to say these random things, and we always said that we were going to start a book. Well, let me tell you, we got a book. All right. I mean, like, the sun looks big today? What was that for? That fish had fins? What was that one about? Really, we just want to thank everyone for coming and enjoy this special day that the two of them have. And I wish you guys a lifetime of happiness and love. So, cheers to that.
Mikey, obviously, growing up together, didn't always get along, how it is, especially being the only girl, being left out of the boy stuff. But you were always there for me. I am so glad at the close relationship that we have now, despite you being the one to discipline me instead of our parents. Mikey was always the one to tell me when I was doing wrong, when I was messing up, and he has made me a better person because of it, and I could not thank you enough for that. So thank you for letting me be a part of your special day. I am so happy for you. Alyssa, today you are officially my sister. I grew up with 2 older brothers and never really got the same experience that other girls do, talking about shoes and clothes and boys. Yes, we are officially sisters today, but you have been my sister for years now, all the way back to the first time you guys started hanging out, you guys started dating, going to Seattle together, and the awful pictures we took then. But we've been friends for so long, and I am so beyond blessed to be able to officially call you my sister. You are the most beautiful bride, and I cannot thank you enough for putting up with my brother so that I can have someone like you in my life. Michael and Alyssa, congratulations. I cannot wait to see what is to come in your future. I know it's going to be beautiful, and I cannot wait to witness it. And just because I cannot say it enough, to Mr. and Mrs. Rotness.
Lights are out and heaven's open. We can be everything. what it is.